Do you know Matt Hardybrand?
Yeah, I know him well. I feel like Matt Hardy and I are mortal enemies. Just Matt Hardy is unaware of it.
Well, through Matt Hardy, I found the new Max. We need to get this person that I found in the locker room. This is a guy we want on our side. So I'm just living life, reading tweets.
Wait, are you, just to clear it up, because I'm not sure I understand. Is Matt Hardy the Max, or Matt Hardy introduced you to a guy that's Max?
The last thing we need is Matt Hardy hanging out with us and telling us how he and Jeff created Shane Helms and Gregory Helms and that other guy, like the orcs were created. Dan, you ever see Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Well, they shit orcs out of the ground somehow. They destroy life. They destroy trees and make orcs with them. Somehow Matt and Jeff Hardy combined that with gremlins. And if they eat after midnight or get water on them, they start squirting out Shane Helmses and shit. And just all these, and they started a wrestling league doing that. So, Danny, I don't want to hear those stories. They're dead to me. But he retweeted somebody, GeorgeRBrand, who said, "Am I Jeff's biggest fan?" And then this is Matt Hardy's response. "Well, you have all of his tattoos, and you look just like him, so I'll say so." And Danny, if there's anyone I want to hang out with, it's someone with all of Jeff Hardy's tattoos, who dresses just like him, and their Twitter name is GeorgeRBrand. Danny, get them in the locker room with me.
If this was any other wrestler that a fan did this, where they like, I got all the same tattoos as you, I dress just like you, I changed my Twitter account to be like you, any other wrestler, I think for the far majority, 95, 98% of them, are normal in the sense that they would think like we would and be like, that's a little weird. What the fuck's wrong with this guy?
I went to his Twitter and nothing's wrong with him. He's posing with Jeff in his picture. GEOR.
Yeah, all right, so you've already started naming things wrong with him, but keep going.
At GeorgeR brand, in case people didn't know, Danny. So, yeah, Danny, listen to this. This is one of his tweets.
What is everybody?
Oh, sorry, wrong Twitter. But it's all about the Hardy Boys, and I love them because at Matt Hardy, at Reby Sky, would you guys like to have dinner with me and my mom? This is a real tweet. By the way, this guy has, he follows 14 people and has 70 followers. But he's going to have dinner with Matt Hardy and Reby Sky. And you know why? So we can meet Jeff one day.
Are you able to see a picture of him?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he's with Jeff Hardy in the avatar.
Does he look like somebody that I would see Monday through Friday in the hours of 9 to 5?
Danny, at a mall, yes. Oh,
right.
With your job, absolutely. He's somebody that you have to watch over. And if you went to see him in the morning, the retards, you have to, don't dress like Jeff Hardy today. And the tattoos, are they real? Please. Yeah, retards should not be Danny, can your retarded clients get tattoos legally?
Yeah, most of them. Some of them have people that are in charge of it that have to would have to sign off for it, but we call them conservatorships. But a lot of them they're independent in that sense. That if they wanted to, they could go do it. I don't think I know any that do, but yeah, if they wanted to, they could.
Danny, it's in the chat right now at GeorgeRBrand. Everyone follow him. Everyone tweeted him. And this is a guy we want on our side. He's obsessive. I want him to wear fedoras every day, not have Matt Hardy I want him to get his Jeff Hardy tattoos removed to make room for my tattoos. Danny, he'll buy so many shirts. By the way, at Jeff Hardybrand, I hope you never give up on me. You are my hero and idol. Oh, this is creepy.
I don't understand. Did something happen to Steven Castaneda?
Danny, this should be my tweet. He should be tweeting at me. I want him to want me to never give up on him. Do you realize he'd be the whole news team? This is the best.
He would, but it would all be Jeff Hardy news, and I can't have that.
At Matt Hardybrand, he is a great hero. So you just be getting tweets, Danny, at your personal account about how I'm a hero. Hey, look at this.
What kind of shitbag? He's like writing to Matt because Jeff won't write him back, but he writes to Matt about like how great Jeff is, and that's all Matt ever gets in his life. Anywhere Matt goes, people are like, where's Jeff? Hey, what about this one time that Jeff did this? Remember that time you guys were in a match and Jeff did that really cool spot? Like, that's all he gets his whole life, and now this fucker's just continuing it.
Danny, I got a trio of tweets you gotta read here all at once. Danny, at Reby Sky, I appreciate how much time you take to talk to me, smiley face. At Reby Sky, I sent you a letter in the mail. Did you get it? At Matt Hardybrand, sent a photo to you. Can you please sign it for me? And then after the next one, pissed beyond hell. So something tells me, Danny, I would have signed it. I would have sent it back. I would have signed your name. I would have included a free wristband. Danny, this is a guy we need on our side. GeorgeRBrand is our guy.
Is it Reby Sky or Rebby Sky?
Who gives a fuck, Danny? Get the fuck out of here. Danny, she
Right.
was
That was the wrong question. I just didn't want you to keep saying it if it was wrong.
Danny, she's the skank who got tasered. That's how I refer to her
Yes.
to Kristen. Hey, Kristen, remember the skank who got tasered? Well, this guy just tweeted at her and said, "Did I ever offend you?" And then there's a conversation. I don't even want to know what she said. I like reading.
She
this
wrote back?
Yes.
Like, you can't encourage this.
She wrote no ... and he wrote, "I apologize, smiley face, just wondering." And then another one, no response to that. Then he writes, "I never want to make you mad or upset."
What are the odds this guy is Shane Helms?
Anyone with brand, SB brand, all these brands need to get fucked. First of all,
I forgot she had that too. What is that? Stop that.
Hey, GeorgeRBrand, is it nipple day? I'm tweeting at him right now. At GeorgeRBrand, is it nipple day? Welcome to the locker room, bruh.
I feel like such a douche because earlier this week while emailing with DDP, I talked about how we're working on expanding our brand, and now he thinks we're one of them.
Yeah, we're turning in a Hardy brand. Or we're looking to expand our Hardy brand. I think that's the word. And can you help us?
Make sure you add our new Twitter account at fucking show brand.
So, Danny, this is from GeorgeRBrand, the one, the only, our future locker room leader. Danny, he's going to be a Kevin Scampoli guy. And he made this painting that I just sent to you.
It looks like a bad carpet stain.
Yeah, it looks like someone just poured Comet in water on a carpet, right, and smeared it.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to do this any justice. It's like plaster with like it's like as if the plaster you just had like pink dye mixed into it a little bit, but I mean, because it's just like, it's not even there. I don't, there's nothing I can do to, it looks like he took his nails. I can see the track marks from when he drug, Rebby Sky into his basement.
Yes.
And you see her claw marks as he drug her away across this painting.
Hey, Jeff, I was cutting myself today. So here's what he wrote. At Matt HARDYBRAND, thought of you and Jeff. And then there's just this picture. He thought of them and made a painting that's somehow worse than a Jeff Hardy painting.
I will gladly take this painting down. It has been here for a while. I will gladly take this painting down and replace it with one of GeorgeRBrand's paintings if he does one for us.
Danny, remember when he asked Matt Hardy to have dinner with him and his mom? Well, this is two days before that. At Matt HARDYBRAND, hey, big bro, with Reby, want to have dinner with me and my mother? He just wants the Danny. Will they respond to him? I hate Matt Hardy. He doesn't appreciate his fans. If
you wouldn't.
Yeah, Danny, I'd be going to SummerSlam with this kid if he was in the locker room. All I do is eat dinner with people's moms. Come on, I love meeting parents. Max, if Max's mom was alive, I'd happily have dinner with her. George, how you doing today?
I'm all right. You?
Pretty good. Did you watch any Matt Hardy or Jeff Hardy matches today?
I watched Impact the other day. It was really good.
Danny,
Nice.
You've been liking Impact, right?
I do. I think Impact's great lately.
Impact's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been downloading the wrestling shows now because I got rid of DirecTV, and I never get Impact.
Oh.
I've noticed people have been tweeting at you. Are you ready to check out the whole fucking show?
Sure. As long as there's no disrespect. No, as long as there's no,
Are you a virgin?
Yes, sir.
No way. How?
It's not really important to me. I have a lot of things that are way more important to me than
Like Jeff
than
Hardy
that stuff.
tattoos.
Well, no, Danny, I was thinking I agree, actually, George. I felt that way, and then I found out Jeff Hardy has a kid, and I was like, I'll start fucking too. So I started fucking, and I have a kid now.
Yeah, but it's important, if you really want it, then go for it. But it's just, I have so many things that I want to do while I'm still young, plenty of things I want to interest in listening to music and, just certain things
I see his point, Danny. Why would you throw your life away with all those tattoos when you're so young? It's a silly notion. And here's the other thing. Not everyone has a Rebby Sky giving out freebies down the block, so it's not that easy, Danny, for everyone to get the dick wet.
Now, George, we saw on Twitter you mentioned that you wish you had the courage to pursue. I think you said your life dream, but I didn't get to see what you said it was. If you did, could you elaborate on that more? Like, what's your goal? Like, what's your one life dream that you're pursuing?
I want to get into singing, but I don't really. To you, I probably sound like a kid.
No.
Recording
No, you sound
myself,
fine.
I sound like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed with myself.
You sound good. Don't worry about that.
Thank you for the compliment.
Of course. You
Just
look good.
singing and really being the Michael Jackson or being an usher or like pursuing that, but just the crowds. Like I've always been terrified shit of crowds. Excuse my.
So you want to be like a performer of any kind?
Yeah,
sure.
Kind of
Can
like.
can you
like
sing?
That, like, I try.
I'm going to be honest with you,
Can
George.
you give us a little bit?
George, we got 26 people listening. It's a very small crowd. We finished the episode. A lot of people went to the bathroom. I think you should give us some of your best notes.
You sure? I'm not really big on singing, and this is probably going to be the first time I'm going to start singing on.
Absolutely. You'll sound fine. And if it makes you feel better, I'll even do some singing before or after.
I'm into Blackmore Brides.
Me too, dude. Love Blackmail Brides. But all right, hey, I'll go first, and then I'll send it your way. I got the art on my shirt. Also, Jeff Hardy doesn't care how we sound, so why should we? I got the art on my face. Go, George.
Wow, you sing better than I do. Oh my God.
Thanks, George.
In the end, as we fade into the night, who will tell the story of our lives?
I like this. No, I like this. Keep it going.
I'm trying to think of what else to sing.
Hey, anything.
Knives and pens. With knives and pens, I change my plight. Well, I can scream it too, but I need the words in front of me.
Holy shit. I need to hear the scream version. This is going to be a hit.
You sure you want to hear the scream?
Knives
I gotta
and
get, like,
pens.
my iPod, I got to get the whole thing.
Absolutely. Do whatever you
wait.
Do whatever you need to do. This is going to be worth it.
I have nowhere to be today.
You sure? All right, give me like a few minutes, and then I'll go downstairs, get my iPod, and then do the
Okay.
whole
All
thing.
right. I'll handle it until then.
We'll be right back.
All right. Knives and pens. Knives and pens. This kid's a moron.
Stop. Don't. You can't risk that.
He sounds retarded.
Don't blow it.
He obviously can't sing, right? And Jeff Hardy sucks.
Don't. No. Don't. You're going to blow this. He's going to hear it.
Do you like how I told you to play bad cop and then I couldn't resist?
I know. I wrote it in the chat. I said I somehow got turned into good cop, and I wrote "fuck my life."
I could not possibly let you steal bad cop from me on this. Oh, Danny, the band's setting up.
I hear it.
I'm going to try. I don't know how good I'm going to do, and I don't know, like, is this thing live?
Take your phone, right? I want you to rub it on your pubes, bro.
Excuse me?
I want you to rub your phone down where it shouldn't be rubbed, dude.
May I ask why?
For me and for the girls.
Can I decline that?
It's okay, dude.
It's a thing we do because we know the chicks are kind of into it.
Shh, Danny's not even here. It's Kevin. It's George. We all got tats. We all love Jeff. And we all got a phone. Go like this with it. I'm doing it now. That was actually my asshole, but do it on the front side. Do it on your front bump.
I'm actually uncomfortable with that. Is there a way that I can not do it?
Danny, what should we, if he's not going to do that, what should we take as collateral? What would be a better thing to do just to give him a week off?
I'm not sure. We didn't get the song. I kind of wanted some scream singing.
Yeah, you could just scream then. You could do the Screamo song.
My iPod's dead, but
You give me like 5-10 seconds of it. Take like a sample, and then when we come back to you next week or whenever, then we can be set up and we can do the full song.
Or just rub the phone on your balls. But if you want to sing instead, you can. 5-10 seconds.
All right, I'd rather do the ball thing. Hang on.
Do you see the ball?
I didn't see that coming.
All right, I did it.
That sounded sexy. I'll tell you, George.
Well, I wasn't listening. I took my headphones off. One more time. I'm sorry.
Did it again.
I don't even hear it.
That sounded like bare skin.
Are you using the microphone part, or are you using the back of the phone?
Oh, I'm using like the front of the phone.
No, you make sure you do it the part that you talk into and rub it up your shaft this time, because I can't hear anything. All right.
Oh yeah, that was good. There's one thing I know about Sassy Brand is that she loves that.
Danny, I'm doing a headstand.
Don't you dare.